we as a brand are focused on quiet luxury and also slow fashion, because we believe that since we don't sit on inventory, we don't do large bulk orders and bulk purchases. It is depending on customer need is what we try and bring in, and that gives us the power and access to, to select the best of the fabrics, the best of range in fabrics. For instance, hemp. In linen, we're doing hemp linen, and 80% of our fabric portfolio is 100% biodegradable.
That's really great.
Yes, that is the thing. See, change takes time. I wish I could do this to 100%, but that will eventually happen. But yes, I mean, it's a matter of pride, and we try to educate our customers also. We say that, okay, you're spending like a 40% more or 30% more, but you're giving back to your own mother nature. So let's be a little more responsible.
So
and
if anybody who comes just to test Mouktika and for the quarter subscription, see, if I am coming in this month of October, November, December, then what season you will plan for me?
So basically, if you're coming here, if you enroll yourself in October, we take about 20 days to create your style profile, to close a design file for you, which means 15 to 20 days. Could come. Our regular TAT is around 10 to 12 days to arrive at a design file. Then we discuss it with you. If you're in principle okay, then our local rep will share the fabric portfolio with you. And then the production takes about 10-15 days. So which means that if you want outfits for your autumn winter, mostly December is a festive season. Mostly people come and take it for their festive or occasion. They have a special appearance.
Yes.
Or gala dinner nights within the corporates. So they come. So ideally we require them to come 1 month in advance.
Means 30 to 40 days max.
Yeah, of course.
And from where this subscription starts in terms of value?
So the initial entry level value is about 44,000.
That is for the quarter.
That is for the quarter. It's an entry level package. Okay. And the highest is 5,50,000, which is the luxe package.
And that is for 12 months.
That's for 12 months.
Okay. How this subscription-based fashion styling model came to your mind? Because this is something which is absolutely new. And this is something which can create a huge difference in the society market and the market like India, as well as the international market as well. Because I am really not sure that how this Indian market will accept, because here things takes a lot of time. Once it's changed, then the market is huge, and then there will be multiple people who will come to copy. But how this subscription-based model came to your mind that this can be something which you should try?
That's a very interesting question. Well, when I started this brand way back 6 years back, it started off from a small studio back in Gurgaon. Right, so, and I was very clear that I only wanted to do Western wear across segments like evening and workwear.
Okay.
Corporate. These were my two heavier segments. So when I started this, there was this customer who walked in, and she was my fourth customer. I was super nervous. The reason I'll tell you, I being a banker, I mean, I'm going to be adding a bit of a personal data here. I was a banker. And initially, I had to depend on a friend of mine who was an exporter. And frankly, he was one of my biggest inspiration, because he was from Argentina and settled in India, driving like a 200 machines and a full-forced factory in Haryana, where it's very difficult to manage manpower.
Yes.
It's that mentality is different, and this gentleman couldn't even speak Hindi, and he kind of was supplying to all the premium brands in Argentina, and he was my client in the bank. Okay. So every time he would come, and we were friends, and I'll always talk to him and ask him, well, how does it work, how are the trends, because I had that side of an interest. He said, why you want to open a brand? I said, maybe some point of time, but I'm just trying to take notes from you. So yeah, when I started, it started from him. He gave me a support. It took me almost a month to understand the dynamics, and then obviously jumped into the pool without knowing how to swim. so that was the situation. And I started that studio, and I hired a whole bunch of team to take care of the complete custom requirements and all that. So I had a great sense of design and logic to everything that I did. But there are technicalities also, right? It's not always about logic and sense of design. So there was this customer who came for the fourth time, and she told me that, Padma, I have a lot of respect for you because you don't come from design and you've nailed it so seamlessly for me, you know. And she was a, you know, not a regular size. She was a tall woman, and on a plus size, but trying to find her identity. So I kind of did her entire capsule wardrobe that point of time without, just with my aesthetic. We kind of did about 7 outfits for her, on which 3 went super wrong, completely wrong. I almost thought I lost her. And yeah, I mean, the 4 went right, but she kind of appreciated that. And, you know, we did what we had to do to compensate. And that was a trend. So all the women, that point of time, would come to us not to make that one outfit. They would come to completely plan the season,
Okay.
you know. And that was a calling. And 70% of them would stay back with us even we did errors, because they could see that, oh wow, she's nailed the shape. I mean, it's flattering, at the same time it complements my body, and I'm looking slim. So maybe that was my calling, that was my inflection point where I understood that, okay, this is the strength.